Right now, the LPGA tournament is underway in Kingsmill at the golf resort in Williamsburg. And while the ladies competing are trying to make history, we found out the course itself is a part of history. Connor Reel is live to explain. Hey, Connor.
Hey, Janet, thanks very much. It's beautiful out here. And look, history is made on the LPGA Tour all the time. Low scores, course records, first-time championship winners, settlers crossing the Atlantic in search of undiscovered lands, touching soil on what would become the United States of America for the first time. That one too. Yeah, don't forget about that one. You heard that correctly. No better place than Kingsmill to take a trip back to 1607. 414 years ago, settlers landed for the very first time at hole 17. Golfers competing in the Pure Silk Championship this weekend are thinking about what club to use here. But what were those settlers thinking?
Oh, I'm thinking, man, we got fish here. We got ducks coming in. We can live on this area.
One of 5,000 daily fans at the Pure Silk, Craig Libhart, isn't wrong, but the settlers wanted better access to the shipping channel, which is why they eventually settled for good at Jamestown. Of course, this area would eventually become Kingsmill Resort.
Oh, we've come here a number of times. We've come to this tournament, and we come to Williamsburg a lot. So we come down a lot this time of year, and we love this tournament, just to be able to walk around this golf course and the beauty of it.
More history followed. During the Revolutionary War, Kingsmill was used as defensive positioning to defeat the British. Fast forward 150 years, and this hole was a sought-after piece of land in the Civil War. But take a settler, a revolutionary, or a soldier and drop them at today's Pure Silk Championship. Ronald Flowers thinks there might be some confusion.
I think they'd be asking me what's going on, what are these guys doing? I would keep thinking they think this is farmland.
The golfers today walk in the footsteps of settlers, revolutionaries, and soldiers. They walk by first landings and fights for freedom. But one thing remains from eras past.
It's a beautiful day. The weather couldn't be any better.
Now, we've talked about a lot of history today. I hope y'all took notes. There may be a quiz tomorrow. One piece we didn't talk about, the first people to call this land their home. Native Americans, the first to use the fruits of the James River. In Williamsburg, I'm Connor Reel, 13 News Now.
All right, Connor, thank you. And tune in on 13 News Now at 6. Scott Cash will have a look at who's on top of the leaderboard.